Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
You talking about me? Boot up.
Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
42 yards on the play.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage.
Milky. Goddamn, it's only ready to see.
The loss, 2nd and 12. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, it's exactly what you're looking for.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Torrey McTyer. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year when he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would
go ahead and put my upgrade on.
Still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher. Guys trying to get to the football.
Nash, they go down his green and everything. He was top 3 in every category.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective. That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Steps away to his left.
The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Mahomes to throw once more. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escape. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Nicole Hardman there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are going to take a 1st quarter lead.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but my only thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for, and he feels like he can get it done.
The Charger drive about to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play there for L.A. 47 yards. Now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Is that thing texting me? Or he in the Google Earth?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Herbert flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
1st down, Chargers.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7. Chargers, nothing.
Well, they run the option here on 1st and 10. Herbert, quick pass.
Bro, this nigga trip, bro. Bro, that's bull.
Charger touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Point after try forthcoming.
Tony Romo, bro.
It's
up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7.
No, before I try my pick.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it?
The Chargers' 14-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey there to make the grab. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Chill out, Romo. That ain't you, fam.
Weapon so often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bang.
The Charger drive about to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. Going deep here for Allen. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
25-yard line.
Throwing again. Herbert. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Had to pass there. Third and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for third and short, because when it's third and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
That should have been tough.
On the return, it springs him for 25. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain there of 30 big ones.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
Come on, man.
And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Mahomes now on 1st down. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes. That is caught at the 7. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
Now 3rd down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now Mahomes escaping the pressure. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
At their own 25.
They put some glasses on.
The Charger drive about to get going. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Herbert, he's going to go up top again. It's caught inside the 25. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Los Angeles.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Operating from the gun. Herbert. Buying time to his right. Herbert has it knocked free. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick.
Dang, I
These
threw
guys
it
have
wrong,
got it
dog.
back at the closing stages of the first half.
Let's go, baby.
Sad.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt.
They were cheering on him.
And this one is right down the middle. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal. Not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Coleman has it here right side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
Damn, I gave you that. I gave you 3.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first down, Mahomes. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Mecole Hardman. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Caught you slipping on Romo.
Lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Oh, gonna catch.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Nothing.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. It's a great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. From the gun, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Eckler, the ball. They certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Play action. It's Herbert. Short pass caught by Henry. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Herbert. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right near the midfield stripe. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly, meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block him? They were on him in a hurry.
They snap it to Herbert. Quick hitter here.
Oh, he got it.
Past the 20.
Ah.
All the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
That's crazy. You weren't supposed to get that, Romo. I let you get that. That's crazy.
17.
Good play.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Hey, keep
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
On second down now, it's Hines. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
I said, I know you got it. They could be on it. They could be on it.
He's going to get his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
What he ran?
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. We're back now in KC.
Oh, no, I'm talking about
it's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Oh, yeah, excellent.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And it's caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing Week 1. Oh, good. We're at home. This is why you want to be home in Week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra
who was this nigga
pressure
taking
as
what
well,
time
because you and I
draft
both
is?
know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So
Nigga said, what time, bro?
we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. The Charger drive about to get going, and they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. Herbert on first down now. Eluding the pressure right. That is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Sherman, look at those.
Throwing again. Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 51 yards. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
He must play to the outside.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Well, yes, that's his third touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's...
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Derwin James with a pick. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
On the ground, it's Eckler.
I think this nigga Slade got the best man.
The 35-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's Herbert now on second down. Flush to his right. And that's incomplete.
Herbert. Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
And got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
I think act like he be scared to run that whole Burrow.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Eckler. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They'll try to run for it on first and goal.
Be locking niggas up out there.
He will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And now, and he's in.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown. Justin Herbert. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Chargers have made this a 1-score game.
Yeah, we
and
just
maybe
throwing the
that
ball
was
there.
just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck,
and this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Chargers 30.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. Now a hit and a loose football.
Wow.
When you kick off and you go downfield and get the ball back, that's what I call a great opportunity.
In a one-score game, I always circle, and you know this, but
They got a lot of games. It's big.
Circle big plays. It could be turning points. This could be a turning point.
Did you put a second circle around this one?
I put a star. I put a star.
Oh, that's crazy. What of the game?
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Man, okay, you got 2 exciting quarterbacks.
Here is Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Touchdown.
An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Oh, what in the trash? I ain't throw no sponge in the trash.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They begin the drive with Hines. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Alexander. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. And this is incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He finds Coleman. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down.
1st and 10 at the...
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Mahomes now on 1st down. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
They run with Hines. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The tackle by Kenneth Murray. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
They run again with Hines. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 11. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now Mahomes being chased out left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Back to throw. Mahomes. That is caught at the 7. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. To throw is Mahomes. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in the eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to drink until the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1. Number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know just to end the drought. Yeah. I bought like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel away my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another day. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that split? Did that drip?
No. Go ahead,
Yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I break from the sticks and stones, they through. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, you still got something to prove.